What's up guys, EPICJONTUAZON here, and I got 4 different types of T15 bulbs that we're going to test out today. Okay, so before we go through each bulb and what they look like and what they have to offer, we had to do a little fabrication on our end to house this whole thing so we could see it all nice and clean in one shot. So I took a little bit of leftover wood, I drilled a hole in it, I bought some T15 females, which are just going to accept the bulb, ran them underneath, wired them up, ran it through a hole, and we're going to connect it to an old car battery. This would allow us to turn all the bulbs on at the same time so we could see what they are next to each other. Alright, now with that out of the way, we're going to go take a look at each bulb individually, and then we're going to turn them on and see them collectively. So first up, let's take a look at this one over here. It's from a company called Rayhoo. And all of these products can be purchased through Amazon, and I'll leave the links down in the description below so you guys can take a look at all of them and decide for yourself which ones you like. But again, these are all T15 bulbs, so the applications are for multiple things on a car, like backup light bulbs, reading bulbs, dome light bulbs, or license plate bulbs. So these have variable applications. First off, let's take a look at the iJDMtoy. It's 9-piece, quarter watt, 2835 SMD LED. It's 0.46 inches in diameter and 1.4 inches in length. And so taking a look at it really quick, as you can see, there are 3 LED diodes on one side, and then the other side, and then 3 on top, making it a 9-piece. Next up is Auxito. This is a 15-piece, 7.5 watt LED bulb. It's made out of the same 2835 SMD LEDs. It's 9 by 15 by 40 millimeters. This is marketed as a canvas-free error. It's got a built-in intelligent driver for better performance and long-lasting life. So a quick look over here. It's got 6 LEDs on each side and 3 on top. Next up is a company called Rayhoo. Now this is massively bigger. This is a 45-piece LED bulb. I'm not sure what kind of diodes they are. It's 40 millimeters long and 13 millimeters in diameter. It's 6000K color temperature, so a bright white. It's marketed at 20,000 working hours, and it's also marketed at 1,000 lumens. And this also is marketed as an error-free bulb. And last but not least is Auxbeam's LED bulb. This is a 15-piece, 5 watt. They use 5630 SMD LEDs. As you can see here, it's got 6 on each side, 3 on top. It's marketed at 50,000 hours and 800 lumens. So now let's go ahead and turn these things on to see how they compare. So without further ado, let's turn these things on. Okay, so right now I have my garage lights on. If you haven't seen that video, I'll post a link up here for you guys to check it out. We've upgraded the shop lights, and we've also upgraded the regular bulb to a big Sansi LED bulb. So if you haven't checked that out, check it out now. But back to the LED bulbs. Visually, there is a huge difference between this end of the spectrum and this end of the spectrum. The color temperature also is noticeable over here. This is definitely 6000K, which is a bright white. Everything else seems to be more of the 4500, the 5000 range, whitish. So you can definitely tell it's an LED, and you can definitely tell that they're white. But this seems to be a little bit whiter on the higher end, closer to blue. As far as brightness goes, the Rayhoo is definitely the brightest. I'm not sure if it's actually 1,000 lumens, but it's definitely brighter than the other 3. The next brightest would probably be the Auxbeam, and they market it at 800 lumens, so this would be correct to say that this would be first, this would be second. I would say Auxito is third, and the iJDMtoy is fourth, but not by a very small margin. They're all super bright. I'll turn off the lights in a second so you guys can also see how bright it is in the dark. But I don't think you can go wrong with any product. I guess it basically would come down to price. Alright, so right now it's off. I'm going to shut off the lights, and then we're going to flick them on to see how they look in the dark. So this is what they look like in the dark. There was a little light, which is my garage light from the door, but this is pretty much as dark as it gets. And you can definitely see T15 bulb, but the Auxito is dispersing a ton of heat. So again, my final thoughts on this are I'd probably go with either the Auxbeam or the Rayhoo, just because I like the color and the brightness, so more function. That's not to say that there's anything wrong with the Auxito or the iJDMtoy. I just prefer to have it brighter and a nicer color if I could get it. So that's my choice, Rayhoo or Auxbeam. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was educational. I hope you guys took a lot away from it. I took some time to set this up so you guys can see it all side by side. And I haven't seen that done in any other video, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. Other than that, I'll catch you guys on the next video. See ya!